Hey, what's going on, GBA? Purple Grizzly here on your computer screen, and we have another Black Ops gameplay for you. This game was some domination on Discovery. I was playing with a fellow GBA director named Captain Obvious, and he's a pretty cool dude. I was also playing with Eternal Rampage from COD Ops 247, and we pretty much just dominated the whole entire opposing team, and they ended up quitting, but it's enough of that. What I want to talk about is some of the funnier instances I've had, funnier moments I've had during some of my school years. Right now I'm currently doing a homeschool thing, but that's a whole other story. And when I was in public school, when I was, high school, middle school, I was one of those kids who I'd make the honor roll almost all the time. I'd get A's and B's, but I was also one of the students, yeah. I was also one of the students that like to goof around. I just like to have a good time because, hey, school's boring and you gotta do something to, make it worth going and sitting in class for 6 some hours and whatever. But I don't even know why I thought of this. I just thought it would be hilarious one day, and I ended up doing it for multiple years. So, I'm in 6th grade, right? Middle school, in my math class. I think it was like algebra or something like that. And we had a substitute teacher one day, and don't act, like I said, I have no idea why I thought this. I just thought it would be funny. And we had a sub, right? So I was like, to my friends in the class, I was like, hey, I'm going to act autistic / mentally challenged for the substitute teacher. And, I mean, you'll see in movies and even in, your own substitute teachers, you'll switch seats, just give them a hard time because it's a fun thing to do. And when I said I decided to act autistic or mentally challenged, don't get me wrong, I completely and strongly disagree with making fun of people that are mentally challenged, and it's a wrong thing to do. I wasn't making fun of them, I was more or less imitating them for the substitute teacher. And so I had my friends and some of the fellow students in the class at the time actually go along with the whole thing. And so we do a daily warm up in math class, right? So I'm in there and I only do like one problem. It was like some algebra problem. It was like 10 plus x minus 9 equals y. And, you have to find out what the variables are and stuff. So I drew a dog, right? I drew a dog eating a bone. And it was a really crappy drawing, too. It was all scribbly and stuff. And I just wanted to help portray the character that I was bringing on within myself. And so it was funny. And I was acting really frustrated. And I was hitting the desk and stuff, just getting angry. And, trust me, you can't pull this off unless the class is going along with it. The teacher actually got to walked over to my desk, put her hand on my shoulder, and it's like, it's okay. You can calm down. Just take your time, and we'll see how this goes. And she was completely buying it. So, that started a whole substitute revolution. So, I'm doing this through 7th and 8th grade, and every time I would substitute, I always act like I'm mentally challenged or something, and it's always so fun because they don't know it. I mean, it's a new substitute. Obviously, there's times where you'll have a substitute more than once, but it's just awesome. 8th grade math class one time, I had this really big mean guy as a substitute, and once again I had all my friends going along with it, and we were doing this was some more complicated algebra stuff, whatever, and there was a drawing of a house up on the whiteboard, and we had to find the measurements and stuff and how much the sides equaled, all that crap, and he was asking questions about the house, and I raised my hand in the stupidest, most I am Sam, Rain Man voice I can make, who lives in the house? It's a tiny house. And, it wasn't like that, but, that's kind of my imitation of it now. It was, and he gives me the meanest look that you can imagine. Obviously he thought, he knew I was kidding, but the beauty of it was, and he started yelling at me, right? And so my fellow classmates actually were like, dude, chill out. He's autistic. Didn't you get the note from the teacher? And he's and he's like, no, I didn't. And he was, oh my god. And then he apologized to me in front of the whole class. I was like, it's okay. I feel better now. And just all that nonsense. But I don't know. I honestly don't even know why I'm telling you guys this, but I just thought it would be a funny, interesting thing to do. If you're a good actor, if you could pull this sort of stuff off, I definitely recommend doing it to a substitute teacher. If you're in one of those schools where it's super, super strict and you'll get in serious trouble, I would not recommend it at all. It's more of a personal thing that you could do. But also another commentary, I'm gonna save this for a whole other commentary. My freshman year in high school, I had a biology teacher named Mr. Kiefer, and honestly, like, I took everything to the whole other level of acting autistic with subs. Very first day of school, I put it in my mind to the very end that I was going to make my full-time teacher think I was mentally retarded and the stupidest kid he has ever met, even though I score A and B grades in his class. And I don't know. I think he kind of had a mixed feeling on me because I was acting like this and I was pulling out good grades. But he had this thing every Friday where we could ask any scientific question we wanted. And I swear to you, I asked the dumbest questions I could think of. Like, I asked how much long grass I could eat before I would die. And questions like, how would the animal kingdom react in a situation if I put a real baby into a kangaroo mother's pouch? My phone's ringing. So, I will, finish this commentary in a minute. Hold on, I got a phone call. Okay, I'm back. I had to do a little edit job there. Sorry about that. But as I was saying, I just did this to my full-time biology teacher freshman year. My bad. I mean sophomore year. I'm sorry. It was just a beautiful thing. It was a thing of lions and unicorns and dragons. But hopefully you guys like this commentary. Be sure to check out my channel in the description or click those annotations on the video. Final score was 38 and something, very low. And peace out, guys.